and the CEO of Nityaverse. The company's name is Nityaverse, and the product name that we have built is called as VRPLACED, and it is the AI first future of interviews, where actually you are preparing for your placements or the companies are doing recruitment through our tool. So this is not just a tool for students, but it's a tool for recruitment as well, for students to get placed, prepare for the interviews or prepare for the soft skills as well. So what we are trying to do, the long-term vision is to create a talent acquisition corridor where students can actually sign up and the companies can hire from the same platform. So that is what our vision is. In terms of the like why did we choose this problem? So as the dignitaries in the previous panel said that there is a whole $26 trillion gap in the GDP if we want to develop this Viksit Bharat thing by 2047. And the only way to achieve this to change the pedagogy that sir also said, and to change the education scenario of the country, right? So we chose the application of AI, one of the applications of AI in education to transform the education sector basically. So we have these SDG goals that we need to achieve by 2030 for India as well. So so the problem is basically there are multiple education system inadequacies that we have, 54% of unemployment rate, and then you can see that only 47% of graduates who are actually graduating are deemed employable by various companies, right? So then tier 2, 3, 4 colleges, they lack basic pedagogy tools. There are no teachers and there are no tools which are available for them, right? 33% of vacant faculty posts, and there are so many problems within the education scenario, and then there are so many problems within the recruitment scenario as well, where the companies do not find the skilled candidates, and there is cost of hiring, there is time of hiring, everything is there, and then there is a big skill gap challenge that is there, right? So this is the problem that we are solving, and the solution that we have is basically immersive VR interview preparation platform, which we are creating, which is called as VRPLACED. You can just log into the platform and you can choose a subject. It can be of either domain. We are utilizing generative AI. So this is not just computer science based, which most of the competitors are, but it can be for MBA, for UPSC. We are creating a solution for every different field or discipline, you can say, and you can actually prepare for a particular subject as well. If you want to choose data structures and you want to learn linked lists, right? So you can give an interview for that as well. So everything is there in our platform. We are creating these personalized learning paths for the students, and obviously for recruiting solutions, you can screen multiple resumes, and then you can give the interviews of the candidates who are selected through the screening of those resumes. So I'll just give a short demo, I guess, the video. Where you can see the conversational AI that we have built. Conversational AI engine, you can say there are many nowadays, but this is highly specialized for taking interviews, and it can take interviews for more than 2,000 job roles right now. So yes.
Gateway Mastering the Art of Placements. Step into a new dimension of learning. The virtual reality brings placement prep to life. In this immersive realm, every challenge becomes an opportunity for growth and success.
Hello, my name is Aditi and
Hello Aditi, my name is Rahul.
Hello Rahul, it's a pleasure to meet you. Let's begin with our first question. Can you tell me a little about yourself and your academic background?
The overall interview readiness score central to the report encapsulates this journey, reflecting your cumulative progress across all assessed areas. Highlights offer a balanced view, celebrating improvements in communication while pinpointing areas like eye contact and posture, encouraging holistic development. Within our behavioral profiling, advanced audio and video analytics dissect your performance further, evaluating nuances in tone, speech clarity, and body language to offer precise improvements. This meticulous, personalized feedback charts a clear path for continuous improvement, ensuring that with each practice session in VRPLACED, you are one step closer to acing your interviews and securing your dream job.
So, like in the interest of time, I will just go to the traction, traction slide. So we have two MOUs with two universities, KR Mangalam and College of Engineering Roorkee. We are ourselves from IIT Roorkee, so our professors are already using the tool for the placement purposes, for hiring interns or hiring people. And then we have been incubated at IIT Roorkee's iHub, and then incubated at IIT Mandi's iHub as well, and have recently received funding of 50 lakhs from IIT Mandi at a valuation of 10 crores. And we have done more than thousands of interviews right now, and more than 85% of the students are pretty confident that now like that they have improved, this has improved their interview capabilities, particularly in soft skills and technical skills as well. And we have recently reached out to different companies as well that they can hire from this platform as well. So there are multiple startups which are kind of leads for us, one will convert by the end of this month. And we are reaching out to placement coaching agencies as well, who are placement coaches, because mock interview is a very serious, very important problem for them. So they are also using this. One of the coaching centers called as Open Minds, which is a startup only, they are using our tool, and their students are using it right now. And that is in Chandigarh. So this is kind of the traction that we have right now. And target market, we already know this is education with AI, education with VR. This is a very huge market. And then recruitment market is also there. We know every year 15 lakh engineers pass out just from India. So what our target is that we are targeting 1 million users in the next 2 years, and a revenue of around 10 crores in the next 2 years. Competition, there are many competitors in this space of AI interviews, but we have multiple, like our USP is the ecosystem around this. And this is not just interview for computer science, and this is not just an interview as well. We are just starting with this. We are creating a whole learning ecosystem where you can learn through this as well. Anything like giving an interview or any subject or anything, as I said already, through this conversational AI path. So the sustainable differentiation which we have from our competitors is the integrated AI and VR technology stack, multi-dimensional assessment, audio feedback, video feedback, everything you are getting. Companies are getting proctoring as well. So nobody can cheat while the online interview. This is highly scalable, and we are creating a multilingual platform. Right now it is like for Hindi and English, and we are creating our own models, AI models, so that we can do text to speech and other languages as well. And data-driven insights. So yeah, basically this is. Yeah, so this is some of the references that we have. I've already mentioned some of them. And business model is for different clients. We have different sort of years. This is like the average pricing for per year for different number of students or different number of interviews that are to be conducted. Revenue target is 1.2 crore for this year itself, for the rest of the quarters, and we have a positive unit economics basically. And yeah, so this is our target pipeline for the first year of around 30,000 total users with education institutes, B2C users, corporate clients, and professional training centers, as I told you earlier. Product roadmap, I'll just skip to the training slide. Yeah, you can take the questions. So I'm the CEO of the company, and Vishal is there, he's the CEO of the company, and we are PhD students at IIT Roorkee doing PhDs in AI.
So, Anmol, is recruitment art or science?
Recruitment? Assigns still a certain number of interviews, certain stage, and then it becomes an art when you are doing the cultural interview or the last interview.
So you're only training a person to become confident to face actual interview.
Not only competent, but competent as well. So technical skill is also there, like training for the technical skill and training for the soft skills.
Are you giving a report like analysis that your interview was not that great and
yes,
you need to improve upon all this?
Yes, exactly. And the whole growth, like you can give this interview multiple times.
So where is the data input coming from?
Data input as in like the feedback that the AI is giving.
Feedback for the syntax.
Yes, sir. So right now, sir, what we are using is for interviews, let's say for technical interviews of computer science. So we are using all the different books that are there for interviews. That is what we are using. And in terms of so there are multiple models working behind the scenes, almost 5 different AI models working. Some of them we have created our own, some of them we are utilizing. For example, the video feedback that we are using currently Google Gemini, because that is the only commercially available model that can work on video directly, and it is like very good. So until and unless we have a model which is performing up to the standards, so we have feedback from more than 1,000 students now from different corporates as well, and nobody has ever raised the question on the technical validity of the feedback that we are getting. So interviewer tells you that you are not properly dressed for the interview. Like you should have if this is a t-shirt, you should have a collared t-shirt or something like that. So anything, if there is a noise of a fan in the background, it even tells you that you should reduce your background noise. Everything is very good in that terms.
So you already have like thousands of feedback on this thing, on this platform?
Yes.
Already launched, it's getting launched.
So we have launched it, like we have given it to people, certain people with the different links. We are launching it publicly next month. Yeah.
Anmol, thank you for the presentation. Just one question.
Yes.
Would you be running this business or will you get into academics? You're going to get a PhD. So what is your long-term
It's my
vision
last
for
year
the
of
future?
PhD and I will be doing this on. Yeah.
I think changing the name VRPLACED is not the right name. Maybe come with a better name tomorrow.
So we started with this name when we were targeting students only. Then as we progressed, and this is a recruitment platform.
Come with a very
So,
different name.
yes, certainly.
Again, going back to what Pradeep asked you, it's a important one. Are you improving the students' performance? Are you hiring for placement? So
Yes.
both are different.
Yes,
The target audience in one case is
Yes, sir.
students, the other case it is educational institutes,
Yes, sir.
training institutes,
Yes.
all that. So you're flip-flopping between both of those things.
Yes, because like if you go to the back end of this, the technology remains the same.
Not really. Your training data sets could be different.
Yeah.
In terms of your customer feedback could be
Yeah,
different.
yeah.
What the customers are looking for is different.
Exactly, sir. But what we are building is this AI engine, you can say conversational AI engine, right? Now we can feed different data to it and we can have different output to it for different customer segments. So these are our two customer segments. So the long-term vision is to create this talent corridor, right? At one end of this corridor, the students are there who are preparing for this better interview, right? Or upskilling themselves for getting a better job. And the other end is the company that wants to hire a better equipped person, which is at the other end of this corridor itself. So this is the long-term vision that we have.
Both of them, the data sets that you need to use
Definitely.
for training are totally different.
Yes, sir, yes.
The customer validation is completely different.
Yes.
The business model will be completely different. So
Yeah.
we work for it.
Yes, sir, certainly. So we have our advisors as well. So we have HRs in the team and everybody in the team who guides us for both of the sides, sir.
Yeah, I think I just wonder, first of all, I mean, what you built is great.
Thank you.
Just feedback to continue with everything that everyone else is saying. I think focus is needed.
Yeah.
It feels like if you started somewhere, you've learned stuff along the way. Now you're doing many things for many people.
One reason for doing that is like we are building everything in-house. So the teams are there, right? Different teams are there, and then AI is growing at such a fast pace.
I get that. But
So,
again,
yeah.
do you want to be a business or do you want to be a hobby? A business means you have to be able to sell to certain sets of people, right?
Yeah,
Very
yeah.
specifically. Just think through deeper about what your business model is.
Yeah, true.
Who are you going to focus on first? You can have a long-term vision.
Yeah.
But right now, what you need is you need depth of sales.
Yeah, true.
Figure that piece out.
Yeah.
I noticed you've got a couple of very senior blockchain people on there. You mentioned VR. None of this is necessary for what you're building right now.
Yes,
Just slim down a little, focus.
yes.
Otherwise, good job.
Sure, sir. Thank you. Thank you, sir. Thank you. Thank you. Bye.